Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, so I wasn't planning on filming this video tonight, but I've legitimately just fucking found a video I was so fucking amazed to find. So if you guys don't know, on Twitch I have started with on Twitch I have been doing a playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order, and I legitimately have just filmed the fucking Star Wars video. The Spider-Man video. But today I found a video which is 117 rapid-fire questions about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is also another video by Game Informer. The very great lot from what I've seen of their other videos, apart from the rapid-fire stuff, because I thought the rapid-fire question stuff was just going to be random, actual, serious questions. Found out they're all comedy stuff. So I'm really excited to see this. Haven't seen this is another video I haven't seen because again, didn't think it would be something I enjoyed, but we're going to watch it today, and here we go. So let's get into it, shall we? So 3, 2, 1.
Are you a good sport?
Yes.
Is this game more Metroid or more Vania?
Metroid. Vania.
Oh, is Leo a good name for a Star Wars character?
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna believe what my...
Oh shit, how did I not notice that? Leo Vader. That's crazy. What the fuck? Bro, I've got to be honest, there's no way people are going to probably think that's a fake name. People are definitely going to think that's a fake name. Even if it's on his ID or whatever, people are going to think he's changed his name to Vader. Unless he did. Maybe he did, I don't know. I don't know Leo's life, but...
last name is...
Is that real?
Will you explore multiple planets?
Yes.
So you have a ship,
No, well, it's not yours.
but you have it.
You can ride in it.
What's it called?
The Stinger Mantis.
Can you customize it?
Yes.
How long is this game? Tell me when.
Go back down. That's good.
Do you have a real answer for how long the game is?
Yeah.
Do the Jedis mandate that weird...
I'm not gonna lie, depending on how long it takes, if you're like me and it takes you fucking forever to get fucking anywhere in the game, because I have one problem with the game, and it's so easy to get lost. It's like a maze. The game is like a maze with Star Wars enemies at certain top turns, and... Thank you, Mobiker. Thank you for that. Love that. Great. Anyway.
little braid that Obi-Wan had?
For Padawans.
Does Cal have that at any point in his arc?
Not in this game.
Could Jar Jar Binks
Wait, not
beat
in
up...
what?
Does Cal have that at any point in his arc?
Not in this game.
Could...
Okay, that's a lie, because yes, he does. I'm assuming he lied there because he didn't want to, like, show that you can play as Padawan Cal, but he does. Padawan Cal does have a braid. I don't know what the webbing in my hand is hurting, but it is. And before anyone says, "Oh, it's weird that you've got webbing in your hands," everyone does. Spread your fingers and look. You'll notice there's webbing there. Yep.
Jar Jar Binks beat up Luke Skywalker if he had a gun.
I think if it was a heavily modified assault rifle, he'd stand a pretty good chance.
Does this game take place a long, long time ago?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it'll ever say in a
I was literally about to ask, did it take place in a galaxy far, far away?
galaxy right now?
I don't know.
I'm going to name some things, and you tell me whether they're from Star Wars or Star Trek.
Okay.
Spaceships.
That's definitely Star Trek.
Intergalactic War.
That's a Star Wars.
Star Trek 2,
I love
The
the
Wrath of
trademark
Khan.
there as well.
Again, Star Wars.
Too easy. Does BD1 stand for Bob Dole 1?
Yes. Actually.
Great.
Oh shit!
Exclusive.
Fuck
Is
yeah.
CAL short for Cool Alien Lad?
No.
Should be.
What's your ratio of original planets to established Star Wars planets?
About half and half.
Where does this take place in the Star Wars timeline?
Between Order 66 and A New Hope.
Does CAL...
Yeah, so in the BBY period. So I said this in my stream, but for anyone non-Star Wars fans who don't know what BBY and ABY is, so you have BBY, which is anything pretty much before the end of A New Hope, and it stands for Before the Battle of Yavin, which was Before the Battle of Yavin 4. But then you have ABY, which is After the Battle of Yavin, aka After the Battle of Yavin 4. So, yeah.
CAL think that all the events that just happened were a little disappointing too?
Yeah, he's pretty sad about it.
Why was that robot so surprised there were twins in Revenge of the Sith? It was like a bad nurse robot.
It's pretty rare in Star Wars to have twins.
Yeah, I've only seen it the once.
Yeah.
Do you think the name Kratos evolved into the name Curtis?
I don't understand the question.
There was this franchise, so
I don't know why, but I like this wall. It's giving me, like, Jenga vibes. But, it's giving me a little bit of Jenga vibes going on.
while ago called God of War.
Right.
There's this guy Kratos.
Stick on Asmussen, game director for God of War 3. Was he the bastard that decided the fucking shitty musical mini game in God of War 3? Because if fucking so, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna find this bald man and cry in front of him.
Right.
I've run this by a number of people who all agree it's a.
Oh, you mean
really
over
smart
time
point.
that became
Exactly,
Curtis?
for the generations.
That's totally possible.
Did you ever consider a lightsaber that could fire the blade?
No, we haven't, but that's a sweet idea.
What kind of force powers you got in this thing?
Got some good ones. Force push, force pull, force slow. We got some other ones.
Will there be counter indicators?
Hopefully not. We've played with them. Hopefully the animations just sell it.
Do I have to memorize a bunch of combos?
You don't have to.
Now, surely I can't throw my lightsaber. What if someone catches it? Is it just theirs now?
Yeah, I guess so, unless you pull it back.
How about like 100-foot long lightsaber with a dial?
That would be kind of unfair.
Could
So how big would that be? Would it be like a really big one, or just a really fucking small one, but the one that like goes for miles?
you damage your eyes by staring at a lightsaber?
Yeah. I mean, unless you were wearing the right kind of eye protection.
Why did you insist we do this interview without pants?
It's kind of hot in this room.
Does Disney know you're making this?
I don't know.
What are you crafting in this game?
Nothing.
Can you sheathe your lightsaber?
Yes.
Do you want your stunt double to answer this next question?
Absolutely not.
It's kind of dangerous.
I can handle it.
Yes, technically, yeah, there is no crafting. I guess the only type of crafting is just more customizing. The game kind of focuses more on just the customization than the crafting side, I guess.
Is this game called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes.
Are there cooldowns on force abilities, or can you just freak out all the time?
Yeah, so when you use force powers, it pulls from a bar, and you can regain that bar by going back in and attacking.
What are the lyrics to the Star Wars theme?
Dun, dun, dun. That's the Vader thing.
We all know the lyrics to that. Dun, dun.
Imperial March. Dun, 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 dun. What is it? It's like... Dun, dun, no. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mhm. Yeah, precisely.
And sometimes
Lock in that
I get
lyric.
lost and I go into the Superman song.
How long were deliberations to
Very
decide
easy.
where to put the colon in the title?
Long.
Does the word midichlorians appear in the script anywhere?
No.
So did Qui-Gon just have a fundamental misunderstanding of how the Force works? Was he like an anti-vaxxer?
I don't really want to comment on Qui-Gon.
There are people that are...
The thing is though, he wasn't the only person to use midichlorians, because Senator Palpatine used it in the third movie as well, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
are force sensitive, but are they fully force allergic?
No,
People like that?
I don't think so.
They'll only get
So did Obi-Wan as well. So
dumber from here. When that guy falls in the trailer, why wasn't he wearing a harness? Is that some OSHA shit? Or some
It's definitely some shit.
Does this game have any new jizz tracks?
Absolutely.
Does anyone fall in a Snorlax pit in this game?
Not technically.
Is social media a thing in Star Wars?
No.
Hmm.
Are you talking about in this?
In the universe?
Universe?
Yeah. Do they
That'd
have
be
little
kinda
data
cool, though.
pads where they're posting, chilling with Yoda?
No, I don't think so.
Why did they make that snow hologram so big? That really threw us for a loop.
Because it was incredible.
I thought he was going to be really small when they revealed
So
it.
did I.
What? How's the...
that would have been great. If he was like just this, like I would have loved it if Snoke was a big hologram, but then a little tiny guy in a little small like as if for any Ben 10 for any Ben 10 fans in the video watching the video, like a bit like Azimuth size like that, and just standing on the chair on a chair.
The save system?
On a throne.
Unforgiving, I hope.
Sort of unforgiving.
Is it checkpoints or save points?
Save points.
Y'all got Thanos?
Come on.
Could Doctor Strange go visit Star Wars with one of his circles?
Likely.
Hey, Doctor Strange, you can say that again. Weird. Powers, right?
Sure.
Why don't you give Star Peace a chance for once?
I would certainly give Star Peace a chance.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Where are the cars?
The band?
Yeah.
I don't think they've been around for a while.
Is Luke
Good
Skywalker a little bitty baby right now? In your timeline, not right now.
I don't know if like a little itty baby was that's small.
Yeah.
He's not that small.
Are we...
I would say probably about toddler age, probably about 4 or 5 maybe. I don't know how many years it takes place after. Well, no, because actually if you think about it, Cal was about 11, 10 when Order 66 happened, roughly. That's or 11, 12, we'd say. So and the game says he was about 17, 18 when. Well, Wikipedia says he was about 17 to about 18 when he was during Fallen Order. So that would mean he was about. That means the age difference would be. Say if he was 12, it would have been 34, 15, 16, 17. About 5 years. So Luke would probably have been 5. Luke and Leia would probably have been about 5, 6 years old.
You gonna fight any big stuff like in God of Wars 2 and 3?
There could be some big stuff.
Do you think a Titan could knock a Rancor's block off?
That'd be a
That would
great
be a
fight.
fight to
I think a
see,
Titan
yeah.
would win.
Me too. How come the Titans aren't in this one either?
BD's kind of like a little Titan.
Do you know what happens in Rise of Skywalker? Have you been briefed on that at all?
Nope.
Are you grateful that you get to go in blind?
Yes.
Did you know BD1 can like scan the environment and build out an encyclopedia in game?
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thanks for telling me.
Will fans finally
That's funny because he's like, oh, did you know that the game that you're designing or that you're the director of and you decide what goes is having this? And he's like, no, not until you told me.
see Yoda swear or wear sunglasses?
I don't think so.
Are there
that'd
any
be
aliens
great.
in Star Wars that just look like chickens?
Swearing backwards
Chickens
as
are a
well.
real
Fuck.
thing in Star Wars.
Are they?
I believe so.
Ah.
I think chickens exist in Star Wars.
Do Lando and the Falcon still text?
Lego Fuzzer. I think I remember them actually. They were in I think it was on Tatooine. There was like a pen and there was like chicken and stuff.
I don't know. It's a good question.
All of these are good questions.
It's no doubt.
How many people in the Empire pronounce it aluminium?
But a lot.
Did they let you see George Lucas? Was he grazing?
I don't
See, I'm British, but I pronounce it aluminum. But a lot of people I know pronounce it aluminum.
I don't know if he was grazing, and no, I didn't get to see him.
Why didn't Gandalf just call the Eagles and have them fly the Death Star trench in the first place?
Gandalf wasn't a part of any of that.
He wasn't?
No, sorry.
I'm gonna have to rewatch them. Do you think you'll ever get to work on a franchise people are excited about?
I mean, it's hope.
I'm not gonna lie, nowadays with where Star Wars is going, I'm kind of enjoying Star Wars. Like, Andor was great, but like they really need to start making fucking movies again. It's like I don't mind TV shows, but movies, please, for the love of God, can we have episode 10? Just episode X, okay? And make it good this time, you know? Fucking hell.
Someday.
So you think you're gonna put this one on your resume?
Yeah.
Like episode, maybe they create, 10, 11, and 12, and that's up to movie 12 is where they eventually have rebuilt the Jedi Order back to like how it was in episode 1.
Is it hard to come up with last names for Star Wars characters? Why not?
You answered it.
Is it comforting to know you'll never come up with a worse Star Wars name than Elon Sleazebagano?
It's very comforting.
I had a cat named Stiggs when I was little. Was that you?
Stiggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't log into Apex Legends. Are you the one to talk to about that?
No, you should probably talk to Vince about that
I'm
one.
playing Apex in ages.
me log into Apex?
EA Help. EA Help Desk, I think, is the right person.
Yeah, great. So can I just get your direct email or?
Yeah, it's at EA Help.
That's not email. I know you can't talk about the story too much, but from the title we can ascertain that the Order
Oh,
was at
the
one
Apex
point
reference.
standing.
Yeah, I was standing tall.
How did Cal survive Order 6'6"?
I can't tell you.
My mom wouldn't let
Oh, that's 6'6". Damn.
me watch episode 3, but she insists the younglings are okay. Is that true?
No.
Oh
It's-
no.
it's-
No, they
pretty
got fucked
tragic.
up. They got
Oh no.
they got fucked. They got hung up to dry. They were put in the washing machine by Anakin, and then they were just hung up to dry.
Bad.
Were you guys able to get Academy Award-winning actor Forrest Whitaker to reprise his role as Saw Gerrera?
Yes.
Would Cal, as a character, ever use Force Push to cover up one of his farts?
I definitely think. I
Probably.
mean, that's the smart thing to do, especially when you're on the run.
Could a Jedi pick himself up using the Force like a Lorax? The Lorax.
I don't know what the Lorax is.
It's like, oh,
Pick himself up using the Force like a Lorax.
I guess so. Could the Lorax even do that? All I remember about the fucking Lorax was but he was kind of superpowered, wasn't he? Sort of. Though that movie was mostly just about how deforestation was bad.
The Lorax.
I don't know what the
Which I
Lorax
agree.
is.
He's a Dr. Seuss guy who floats around. I guess I didn't write this one.
Yeah, I suppose.
I liked the Lorax book and film. The problem with it was it's one of those movies where it just fell too much into its message. Its whole message was how, obviously you shouldn't cut down trees. It's commit deforestation bad. Which I agree, deforestation is quite bad. And there should be a lot of better ways that we get the stuff we do from trees, like paper and all that, but we haven't unfortunately we haven't found that yet, so but hopefully we do find it quite quickly.
Jedis can do a lot of things, so
Yeah.
I think a Jedi could do anything the Lorax could do.
Wow, bold claim. Magicians really have it rough in the Star Wars universe, huh?
Yeah, it's a tough trade.
How thick can a lightsaber be? Can they be wide?
I think there's a limit to that.
Can Cal double jump
He can force flip.
with a second press of the
Yeah,
bottom face button? Who's the most famous person you've met?
Ben Kingsley.
How was he?
He's cool.
What's the skill tree like?
It's tree-like.
Can you unlock all the abilities in one
but-
playthrough?
Not sure yet.
Are there dark and light Jedi powers?
No.
Photo mode?
Yes.
New game plus?
No.
Will this have classic Star Wars Star Wipe transitions? Just wipe transition. They don't do the Star Wipe.
Yes.
Is Cal
One
killing
thing I
everyone?
really like, and I've noticed this with for some reason, I don't know if it's like a thing that PlayStation decided to give Star Wars games, but has anyone else ever noticed that the minute you load up a Star Wars game on any like Star Wars game, same with like Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Star Wars Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, they always kind of have a bit of like a fade transition when they open, unlike other games where it'll just kind of go straight into the pitch you see, like the first launch art and then thing.
Everyone or just knocking them out?
He's killing people that are trying to kill him.
Does anyone ever have a bad feeling about this?
Often.
Did you have to play Connect
Yeah.
Star Wars for research?
No.
Why didn't we ever hear about pod racing again? It seemed like people were into it.
It's a good question.
True.
I certainly was into it.
We definitely need a pod racing minigame.
Can you name this famous Star Wars character?
No.
That's Jabba the Hutt. His original
yeah.
appearance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before Return of the Jedi came out.
That's great.
How do you recover health in this game?
BD1.
So yeah, because I forgot that is what he looked like. I didn't know what he looked like, but I do remember hearing, because I remember not, obviously I've never seen this video before, but I remember someone told me that they were like, oh, did you know Jabba the Hutt didn't always look like what he looked like in Revenge of, it wasn't Revenge of the Sith, is it? It's Return of the Jedi. And I was like, did he? And I looked it up at some point, and yeah, he did look a bit strange, but yeah.
One has
He
health.
looks like a Simpson, doesn't he? I think this is Jabba, right? It looks a little bit like a Simpson. I think that's Jabba.
No.
Yeah.
That's Jabba the Hutt. His original appearance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before Return of the Jedi came out.
That's great.
How do you recover health in this game?
BD1 has health canisters in his housing, and when Cal calls them on demand, BD fires them out, and
How do you get more canisters?
you find them throughout the game.
Do you ever use a blaster in this game?
No.
If Kratos were force sensitive, would he be Jedi or Sith?
I think it'd be a great
I
job.
guess technically you can fire a blaster at someone. Technically, I say technically kind of a thing. Because instead of you firing it, you can reflect it and it will reflect back at them, which is kind of like firing a blaster at them, but it's also kind of not.
Did you, or
Don't know
whoever
where
this
it came
question should be for, consider calling Titanfall Fightin' Tall?
No, but that's awesome.
I
That's really awesome.
Can you customize Cal with,
need to play
I don't
some
know,
Titanfall 2.
poncho or something?
Probably.
Can you customize BD Wong?
Yeah, there's going to be some upgrades.
Did you put that weird Guitar Hero rhythm game in God of War 3?
I had
Oh my god, I did not actually know they were going to talk about the fucking... This fucking mission, did I stream it? No, I didn't. It was off camera. Was it? No, I didn't stream it. It was off camera. I lost my mind. I literally was playing through this, and it was like, oh, dung, I was like, fire, and it went all the way back. I was like, ah! I was like, please, end this now.
something to do with that. Yeah,
Asshole.
we all make mistakes.
Customize your lightsaber.
Yeah, we'll have aesthetic parts that you can find throughout the game.
I don't mind it. Well, I didn't like it, but, as you said, we all make mistakes, which is true.
Do you ever build new ones, or is it just changing out the
It's
parts?
changing out parts.
Can you use the lightsaber for stuff other than combat, like cutting toast?
I mean, I suppose you could cut toast if we had.
Don't they? I don't know if this is just... Is this just in Lego? But... Because it could just be Lego. But don't they have like small like lightsaber type knives, or is that just Lego? That might just be Lego for all I'm thinking.
Toast. I don't think toast is a thing in Star Wars.
Really?
I think they have waffles. You can use it as like a torch to light up like dark areas. You can use it to cut things in the environment that stand in your way.
Can you make it rainbow colored?
We can do that here. That will not be in the game though. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of out there, and like I don't really think it fits into like Star Wars to
People aren't ready for it.
kind of blow you away.
Does this game have A-wings?
You would also have a lot of people automatically assuming things as well, and then you'd have those people coming out the woodwork.
I don't think so.
B-wings?
I don't think so.
C-wings?
No.
X-wings?
No.
Y-wings?
No.
Z-wings?
No.
One-wings?
No wings. There's TIE fighters in the game. I know that because I've just been playing through the fucking thing. Alrighty, well that's gonna do it. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was as funny as the first one. I did like the jokes, especially the one where he's like, "Did you know that this character can do this?" And he's like, "No, definitely not." But yeah, I definitely loved in the first one we watched, which was a Spider-Man one. I loved the Hitler joke. That was amazing. But yeah. So I'm recording this on the 18th. Though this video's probably I'm gonna set this video to go up on the 23rd. Because I'll be away by then. But yeah. So I do want to thank all of you for watching this video. If you guys did, please consider liking and subscribing. While you're watching this video, this will be going on the 23rd, at midnight on the 23rd, which means I will be away. It'll be a Friday. It'll be a Friday by the time this video goes up. So, I will be in Scotland when this video has gone up. I will be in Scotland for about 2 days. Oh, not 2 days. I will have been in Scotland for about 2 days by the time this video goes up. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Or I might actually no, I'll upload this on the night of the 22nd. Actually, yeah. So never mind. It'll be Thursday. So yeah. So I'm away. By the time this video going up, I'm away in Scotland. So yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please consider liking and subscribe if you guys want to see any more content by me. Again, this video was by Game Informer. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to go check them out. If you guys want to see any more reaction videos by me, it can be anything. Obviously, not anything that's going to get me banned, but I'm down to watch anything that's not going to get me banned or fully copyright striked or anything like that. I'm down to watch like I can't watch full TV shows, but I'm down to watch like clips of like TV shows and stuff. Like I'm down to watch like I'm down to watch trailers and stuff. If you guys want to see that, I was going to do a video about GTA 6, but I'm probably going to leave that until I do streams on it and stuff, which I'll upload to the thing. But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.